You suggest that investors need to pay more attention to the S when it comes to ESG. And just in case anyone out there needs reminding, we're of course talking about economic, social and governance factors when it comes to investing. So on the social side of the equation, what should investors be looking out for, and what is your organisation doing to help bring some of these issues to prominence?
Well, I think the S is definitely the most difficult aspect of the ESG in terms of monitoring and in terms of evaluation, and pretty much in terms of data access. So we've been working in the S space for many years. We've been doing work around, for example, forced labor in supply chains, but we really wanted to go forward and really look at many other dimensions of the S, for example, gender, and for example, diversity, and even data and digital equity. So we work with over 100 stakeholders, including the International Sustainable Finance Center, which is part, as you know, of the World Bank, the Robert Kennedy Human Rights Foundation, White & Case, so big law firms. And we really noticed that there was significant progress that's been made when it comes to the adoption and the monitoring of the E and then the G when it comes to ESG. But essentially, the S indicators were lagging behind. We noticed a huge gap, for example, between ideal and actual practice due to a number of misconceptions. One of them, for example, is that social issues are less financially material than environmental risks. Another misconception is that social risks are really hard to measure. Another assumption is that by following local legislation, companies are actually compliant even if labor practice are poor. And so we consulted, as I said, with more than 100 stakeholders across sectors, from civil society to social impact organizations, investors and corporations. And we narrowed the focus down when it comes to the S criteria to key 5 benchmarking themes. High risk labor is one, land and land rights is the other one, but also socioeconomic inequality, diversity and inclusion, as I said earlier, and data and digital rights.